Mount Vernon, vote Preston Thomas, write it in. Vote Butch Thomas, write it in.
Hi, I'm Preston Thomas, running for City Council of Mount Vernon, New York. Our city has been plagued by crime for the last 15 years. Our council had the authority to sign whether men in the community get jobs here with the city. We can trace that directly to the present council. The present council have not signed any budgets to allow new workers to come in to the city of Mount Vernon. There are many seasonals, and a seasonal is a guy who worked for the department or a department in Mount Vernon and was paid lower wages, hoping that his day would come and he will be brought on full time. Our council has the direct authority to sign a budget to allow men who are seasonal and people who doesn't have a job to be gainfully employed in their community. The present council has failed you. Also the controller. So we're asking that you vote Butch Thomas as a write-in, Preston Thomas as a write-in, and Hope Maribel as your 3 council members, and Deborah Reynolds as your controller. As an effective body, will agree with the mayor and the vision of the city. Your council has failed you. Your council has been picked by people in White Plains who doesn't live in our community and doesn't reflect the values of our community. Ruining Mount Vernon. Let's look at the controller and what she has done. The controller has effectively blocked payment to the departments of this city. No one who works for the city is backing the present controller. She has blocked checks that went over to Chase Bank. And when people went to withdraw money to pay bills, the money was not there. That's a game and political strategy of the controller. Now is the time for people to remove the controller and let her know she was not an effective controller for Mount Vernon, New York. As a member of council, I will enact a city ordinance that says if you are a commissioner, deputy commissioner, or supervisor, you must live in the city of Mount Vernon, and also you must be a voter in the city of Mount Vernon. Too many times, people who are in high positions in this city does not live in the city or even vote in the city, and they don't have the stakes or the love that's needed for the city. Oftentimes they let things go down the tubes. And as your council, I will make sure that if there is a commissioner, deputy commissioner, supervisor, or foreman, those people live actively in the community of Mount Vernon, and they have Mount Vernon's best interests. We will check the voting logs and records to see if these people even participated in the electoral process of the city. If you elect me as your council, I will also let news agencies know that they are foreign corporations and companies that's coming into the city of Mount Vernon. And if they would like a story, they would have to reflect our head of the city vision, which is the mayor of Mount Vernon. He alone has the vision for the city, and the rest of the members of government's job is to line up with the vision of the city, because the mayor is the elected official, and the people elected the mayor as head of the city to have a vision, and the other members of government is to line up and push the vision of the mayor forward. So, as a member of council, I will totally agree with the vision of the mayor, whether it's with Memorial Field, a great stadium, or if it's with Hutchinson Field, with a beach. The mayor has my vote to bring the city to a better place. Anyone stopping or blocking the votes of the mayor needs to effectively leave government in Mount Vernon, New York. Anyone blocking the vision of the mayor needs to be voted out immediately. If you elect me as your council member, I will show and teach openly what it is that the job entails, with 4 council members agreeing with the mayor. What the mayor's vision is goes forward. The present council that we've just had for the last 2 years has put out dirty laundry to the news agencies. They have themselves brought the brand of the city of Mount Vernon down. And now, as the people of Mount Vernon, you have the ability to remove those people who were a cancer to your city. The present council is a cancer to your city. The present council has the authority to sign a greater budget, to bring in all the guys who were seasonal, waiting for a job in this city, to uplift their city, to do their part in this city, to have a family in this city, to pay bills in this city, to acquire a home in this city. The council has effectively failed them.